Here's a question.
And I said it was not a guitar.
It was just a dummy.
It was a template.
Yeah.
But when you sold Mark Bolan the guitar, what number was that? Was that number your first guitar, or was that number 2?
Well, Mark Bolan wanted number 1, but he said, I want to buy 2 guitars.
Yeah.
I want to buy one for me and one for Eric Clapton.
Okay.
And make Eric Clapton's number 1.
Wow.
And I said, okay. He said, so I'll have number 2.
So you're the one that the first one that you ever made, you sold that one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I had 3 guitars on hand.
But your first one you played for a few years, right?
Yeah.
It was just your guitar. And what year did you make your first one?
2001, 2002.
No, I mean it was 66. I think you told me, right, that you made your first.
Oh, my first guitar.
Yeah.
I made for myself.
That's what. But I'm saying, what year?
1966, I guess.
And that's the one that Clapton got.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He got one of the ones that's like what you got.
Yeah. So what did you do with your first guitar?
I don't remember.
Ah. Oh, you're killing me, John.
I cut it up.
You cut it up?
In order to make the others would make copies for the new guitars. That I was gonna make.
Well, what happened to your guitar mailbox? Did somebody steal it?
I never ever made a mailbox in my life.
Really? Because that's in the story.
I know it's not in the story that I wrote.
That's
the story
crazy.
that I wrote says how somebody made a story up that thought that I made a guitar mailbox.
The story that I heard says that you weren't allowed to put a big sign in your yard to sell guitars.
Right.
So you put a guitar mailbox, and it's bullshit.
It's
Where the
not
fuck did people
bullshit.
come up with these things?
I made a guitar shaped like a post to put my mailbox
He
on
made a
top of.
post to put on top of his mailbox.
What happened to that?
That mailbox post, I never used it. I never made one. I never finished it.
Oh. See, all these stories.
Because
I hear these stories.
When I started making that post, the guy where I work said, "What are you making with that?" I said, "I'm making a post to put my mailbox on top of, shaped like a guitar, because I give guitar lessons at home."
That's right. Oh, that's what it was.
And
Not
I
selling
said,
guitars.
And the city told me the biggest sign I could have would have to be on the building, and it couldn't be any bigger than 1 foot by 1 foot.
That's.
And I said, "Shit, who the hell will see that?" I said, "I know what I'll do. I'll make a mailbox post." And people will say, "Boy, that sure is weird looking." And they look at the house and see guitar lessons.
But you never finished it, huh?
I never finished either one.
You know what happened to the pieces? You used the scraps, probably.
I never started it.
Huh.
Never made it.
Well,
Because when I went to
that's going to burst a lot of people's bubbles. That's a big story out there.
Because when I went to
That's
work,
folklore.
when I went to work, the guy that had told me to make a post shaped like a guitar to put your mailbox on top of, he's the one that suggested a mailbox. And when I ordered the material, he said, "What are you going to do with this material?" I said, "Make a post."
A post.
For my mailbox. He said, "Why make a post? Why don't you make a guitar instead of a mailbox post?" I said, "That's a good idea."
What kind of guitar were you?
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Because he was giving guitar lessons. Well, why don't you just make a guitar?
exactly.
Yeah,
So that's when you started making guitars.
that's when I started making.
Wow.
So I made.
Instead of making a post for his mailbox.
That's awesome.
He said, "Well," I said, "Well, I wouldn't know how to make it." He said, "Well, have them cast. There's a foundry over here, 2 streets over."
Wow.
So I went over to the foundry, and I told them.
What you wanted, and they
said,
walked
"Well,"
you through it.
They said, "Well, the pattern maker is right here.
No shit.
He's the one you want to talk with, because he's the one that makes the patterns, and he'll tell you what he needs."
How'd you come up with the double cutaway design?
Well, I like the Fender, a Fender guitar that had a double cutaway.
Huh. What model would that be?
Um,
Not a Telecaster.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it would be a Telecaster. Okay.
Telecaster. So I wanted a double cutaway Telecaster.
Style.
I couldn't understand how come a Telecaster wasn't double cutaway.
But to get up on the frets,
Yeah,
just for ease.
Yeah, but it was only not a double cutaway.
A lot of people don't understand
So
the design of
somebody
guitars.
Like somebody left-handed wouldn't be able to play it.
Oh, yeah. So you can just flip. So yeah, your guitars you just flip them upside down,
Yeah,
and you can play them. They're not backwards. Like, well, yeah, just string them backwards, but they don't. They wouldn't look funny like all the other guitars.
yeah.
Really? Wow, that's crazy.
So I said, if I have it double cutaway, you can have the neck made for either side.
Either
You
way.
play any, you wouldn't go through any big rigmarole.
Well, that's I wouldn't. Of course, I wouldn't have thought of that, but
So
wow.
I said, if I have a double cutaway, it's made to play either way.
Awesome.